Hi and welcome to the MVF website. This is just a very quick primer just to give you an idea about the sorts of things that you can do on the site and some of the tools that are available. This is the main home page for the site before you log in. If at any point you need to get back to the home page, which will be your profile, just click on the MVF logo. To log in, just click on the login button, unsurprisingly, and you'll see that you've got three choices here. You can use Facebook, Twitter or Google to log into the site. If you're finding that you don't have either of those, then just go to either of those sites and log in, register for the site, and you'll be able to use that password here on the site. So as you click in, make sure every time you come back to the site you use the same login that you've used before. At Facebook, if you've used Facebook, Twitter, if you've used Twitter, etc. The reason for that is that if you use a different account, then you would actually create two accounts on the manvfat site. So here I'm just going to use the manvfat. I'm going to use the Facebook login, and it's logging me in here. You might see a little note saying that you need to add your email address. Just follow the instructions on screen and everything should be okay. So this is the main home page for the site. This is your profile. Obviously, again, if you need to get back here at any point, just click on manvfat. The profile is really where a lot of the information for the site is. It's where you can update people on what you've been doing, how the diet's going. You can post updates, you can add photos, all that sort of thing. For the news feed, which is the second tab here, this is where you can see your friends' activities. So there's people here who you've friended through the site who you can find out what they're doing. You can see their posts, you can interact with their photos and that sort of thing. The other thing that you'll see on your profile is the profile tab, which is where you can change the avatar, which is the photo that follows you around the site. But you can also add in information about yourself, so about yourself, how old you are, where you are, any website that you want to promote for your work as well. And you can tell us about how your weight loss is going. Here is an important one. So when it comes to the what diet are you doing, this is an important one, as you'll see when we're going through the members page, because people will find you through those things. So say for example you wanted to find lots of other dieters who are doing calorie counting and using common sense for their dieting, then this is where that information comes from. So fill in that information, update your profile, avatar, and you're ready to go. The next part of the site that you might want to take a look at is the members tab. This is where all the other members of the site are. You can find people through the name, so just searching through their particular name, and you can add them as a friend. Here I've added several people already, so I'd have to cancel the friendship to add them, but here you'd get a button that said add a friend, and you can send that friend request. You can still see their information on manvfat. manvfat works on a very similar principle to Twitter, where the information that you post is available to everyone, but you can block as well. So if there's someone who's following you who you don't want to, then you can block them. Here you can find members by diet, so if you were doing the Weight Watchers diet and you wanted to find other people who are doing that, then you can search by Weight Watchers and find all of those people and add them. And that's useful because you can share recipes, you can share tips and ideas about how to improve the Weight Watchers diet. The next section that you might want to take a look at is the Groups tab. Groups are really, as the name would suggest, they are groups of people who all gather around a single topic. So the two that you might want to join to start off with are Exercise Absolute Basics and Snafu Bar. The Exercise Absolute Basics, if you haven't exercised for a while, or if there's questions that you've got about exercises or fitness, then we've got registered exercise professionals in here who can answer your questions. Snafu Bar is really for any question about diets. We've got registered dietitians who can give their advice for free here. So you just click on the group and join. The final thing that you might want to take a look at is the blogs. This is where you can post your own blogs about your weight loss, what's going on, how things are going. And to add a blog, simply go to blogs, add a blog. I should have said as well that if there's a group that you wanted to join but you can't find, you can also create it. Anyone can create a group and you can invite other people to join. Here you can add a blog, so you add your image, the title of the post, and the description. I'll do another video about this at another time, but this is just to give you a whistle-stop tour of what's going on the site, and then submit the post. So that's it. Enjoy using the site, and if you want to get back home, press manvfat.